Hello everyone, back with episode I Don't Know of Comics. So today, we're mixing it up. We're not doing a traditional episode of comics. Right after I finished the last episode of comics, when I got to my new journal, instead of drawing normal, the actual comics, I decided to redraw the Neverending War, because the Neverending War is a plastic figure story I made, but it was really awesome, so I decided to redraw it to make actual figures, because I drew it when I was like 4, up until I was like 9. So I redrew it to make actual people, not stick figures. So yeah, I'm going to redraw the entire Neverending War. I've gathered together all my Neverending War journals. The ones I didn't lose, because I've had like 21. I lost like 19 of them, but then I was able to find a couple of them. They were buried under things, so yeah. Starting right there. Story 1, Neverending War, Mr. Fatty. On a world. There's a masked warrior and old Cannon Zane. He has no powers yet. So they walked into the bounty room, because they're bounty hunters, and there's a bounty captain. It's like, our next bounty is Earth. Find Mr. Fatty worth $1,000. Get in the spaceship. They go to Earth, and they get out. So they start spray painting wanted signs all over. And so he does it on the car. And Mr. Fatty's like, stop! So he pulls out a sword. He slices Mr. Fatty's head off. And then a UFO is hovering over it. And in the UFO, there's an alien, there's a tall-headed guy, there's a ninja, and then there's a sentient zombie. It's like, yep, and the alien's like, you can probably guess that alien if you've seen any other of the comics episodes, or any other episode where I talk about them already. So then there's this sword that's all bloody now, and Master Warrior was like, you got him, nice. Then he gets abducted, and he's like, ah! And Master Warrior's like, no, so he drops the sword. And the UFO takes him away, and then this other random guy's trapped. He's like, wait, what did he say? You got captured too? Yeah, he doesn't know. He's just a random guy. He's like, oh, you got captured too? So, the alien's like, you need to do, and then just like, good. Now, Senji's zombie's like, go. So he's pushing them out, and then the UFO lands on the alien homeworld, and everyone gets out, and they go to an arena with a zombie pushes them in the arena. It's like, rawr! Go, rawr! He speaks very primitively. So in the arena, there's a club, and then there's a sword. So old Cannon Zane picks up the sword, and then the random guy picks up the club. So the ninja charges at them. And there's the alien. He's like, if you win, humans, you can join me. And then Tallhead is in the other arena thing. He's like, destroy them, ninja. So he and Zane battle. Then they just keep battling. It's like, then he chops his legs off. So he just chopped his legs off. They didn't chop him in half. They just chopped his legs off. So the the alien is like, ooh. And then the Tallhead guy's like, that's gotta hurt. So the Cloud guy jumps up and smacks the ninja in the head. And then the Tallhead guy's like, oh, and he kills him. He's like, help him! Alright, sorry about the interruption. I just thought someone's coming, but no one was coming. So then the zombie guy runs into the arena, and he grabs Zane. He takes him to the Monster Man workshops, and Monster Man's right there. He's like, because he's running. And they built him a UFO. He's like, and then there's Sentient Zombie. And then there's Monster Man. And then that guy's name is Clubman. And then there's Tallhead. And he's like, my name's Zane. Dun, dun, dun. So he gives him a cool gun. It's a cool gun. My name is Monster Man. You have defeated my ninja. You will join my army in the morning, but for now rest. So they take him back to a little house where he goes to bed. And then Clubman goes down, gathers some spikes and rocks, and he makes a spiky club. So then he goes to bed. And the Monster Man goes to tell her, and he's like, this team. In the morning, Zane wakes up and goes, piece of paper. Hey, Tech. Now you must join my zombie army, or I'll kill you, Monster Man. So, Zane says, Dad, traitor, and then Clubman goes up, and he's like, let's kill him, we can do it. So then they all charge out, and they go to the main building, where Monster Man's like, they're coming with his Taw and sentient zombie. And then they barge in. And so it explodes Monster Man's old cannon thing. Explodes Monster Man's his arm. So then they get abducted in the UFO that sentient zombie was driving. I don't know if he ran away, but he ran away at that time. So then they give him a Monster Man robotic arm. And Towhead is like, okay. So Old Kenzane and Clubman get in a UFO, and they break through the wall right after them. So they break through the wall, and then they break through the wall. And they're chasing them. Alright then, back. Towhead's like, activate hyperspace. So sentient zombie presses the button that says hyperspace, and it takes them into hyperspace. And then Zane and Clubman don't know how to fly UFO, so it's like, oof. She's like, oh. She's like, on another part of that planet. Monster Man and Towhead get out. And the sentient zombie go in the bounty room. There's an alien bounty guy. He's like, he's like, yes. He's like, I will put a bounty on his head so big, he wouldn't be able to go anywhere. So, I want to put a bounty of $50 million on a human named Zane and a human named Clubman. Yes, sir. Well, a human with a club. He doesn't know that guy's name. So the alien is like, galactic or planetary. And he's like, universe. So yeah, the entire universe. Let's see the bounty guy. So, and Zane's like, he'll be after us. And Clubman's like, we need to go to Earth. It's like, we need protection on our journey. So then there's this guy walking around. He's so cool. So they go to the gold storage, and there's a piece of gold. So he gets out, and they go down. So he's one of his gloves, I don't know, for some reason. So he gets robotic legs from the UFO. He can turn it. So he gets beamed down the UFO with the gold. He goes over to the guy. He's like, protect us, and I'll give you gold. Deal. It's like, come. And then there's a weird one-eyed horse thingy. And he's like, this is my horse. My name is Super Guy. So his name is Super Guy. So he's like, do you have powers? And he's like, yes, a lot. I can fly, I have super strength, and I can shoot lasers. She's like, cool. And he's like, here you go. So he gives me gold, and they get back beamed up into the UFO. So then, walking into a room, this monster, he's like, alright, army. So basically, he has an entire zombie army with Death Bear, Commander Vane, and Clawmaster, and Robot. I'm pretty sure Robot doesn't come back though, so he looks up to them and he's like, let's destroy. So he moves his arm, and there's a giant UFO, a bunch of mini UFOs, and UFO with a guy named Crazy Face on top of it, and then this weird flying alien guy. So that's his army fleet. So S2, Story 2, Never Ending War, Power People 1. The Death Bear jumps up on top of his, Old Kenzan's Clubman's UFO. He throws him to the ground, so then all three of them get out. And the Crazy Face is like, take them down. So he's sitting up there with her. He was and shoots the UFO down into the mountain, and there's Death Bear. It's on top of the mountain. And they're like, UFO! And there's the horse thingy. So then there's other zombies in the UFOs, and then there's Commander Vane. So he's shooting, gun destroys, he kills Death Bear, he shoots at a UFO, and then there's Clawmaster, and then the horse stabs him, but he regenerates. So he shoots at, guy, what's his name? Crazy Face, and there's UFO. So then there's a weird flying alien guy that Clubman, hits him with a spiky club. So then Crazy Face flies away, and then there's the horse, and the mount crashed UFO, and Clubman. So Commander Vane gets down this UFO to look at the battle. He's observing, and Zane shoots the UFO. And that's all the importance. And then Clawman gets down. So then the big UFO beams on Power Brain, and then Super Guy's like, I'll take him. So then Power Brain shoots a laser, and it kills him. And he's like, oh no! And then the UFO beams at Power Brain. So the fleet retreats. So then Zane's like, our guard died. Now And Clubman's like, now what? So Monsterman has a little base. It's called Monsterman base. It's all the UFO, so the UFO gets there. And they go inside of it, and the Commander Vane walks out with Clawmaster. And then there's Monsterman, Towhead, and Sentient Zombie. So Commander Vane's like, we got one of them. And Monsterman's like, we'll get the others. Go! And then Towhead's like, it is unwise to keep the rich Monstermen waiting. And then Commander Vane's like, yes, sir. Sorry, sir. So he goes back on UFO. And flies away with the fleet to come back and attack. You know, this thing, Clubman, they're sad. There's the horse. It's like, quick. Why they're gone? No, Clubman's like, quick, why they're gone? Let's get in the UFO and escape. And Zane's like, no. We're finishing this for Super Guy. And Clubman's like, okay. So then there's the fleet with Crazy Face and this weird, there's one UFO with like has a stone ball hanging. I mean, wait. No, it's like, I don't know. It's a club. Yeah, it was there too. And there's the big UFO. So Clawmaster comes down, and Clawman throws his club, and he knocks the club away, and he kicks the horse in the face, and Zane blasts his arm, and like blows up his arm, but then his arm regenerates. So then the horse stabs him right in the chest, and then Zane comes down and old cannon thing shoots the hole, and it blows him up. So Clubman grabs the club. He grabs his club, and then Commander Vade's like, no. He's like, go get him. He's up in the UFO, and his power brain beams down, and they're saying, Club, wait, no, that's not thing, that's Crazy Face. And then there's Clubman, and they're saying, old cannon thing, not comic cannon thing. So then he shoots so then he's in his UFO form, and he shoots a cannon bomb with his cool gun at Crazy Face, and Crazy Face jumps out of the UFO and tackles him. And then the horse stabs him. Crazy Face. The Crazy Face is dead now. Power Brain destroys Mount Crashed UFO. And then Zane shoots a bolt at him, and it blows Power Brain up. And it destroys the UFO with the club-looking thingy on it. Clubman splices the UFO. Zane shoots the UFO. And then Commander Vane's like, retreat! So they all retreat, and then there's 2 UFOs left. And then Zane's like, what is it? Follow them! And it's Clubman horse, and then they're in the UFO. And then the major UFO, they radio Monsterman. And then like, go! By the way, Commander Vane has like spikes on his hands. Or like knives or something. So in Monsterman base, Monsterman, Tallhead, and Sentient Zombie get back in their UFO. Like in the UFO, break through the wall. So where they're going, they go back, the UFOs with Zane, Clubman, and the horse following them. So in Monsterman base, Zane blows up all the aliens. Oh, wait, no, not aliens, zombies. So then there's a big UFO in a giant room, and then Commander Vane steps out. He flips over all of them, slices the horse's head off, and then Clubman smacks him in the face with the club, and it like kind of stuns him. So then he backflips over, and Zane shoots the bullets at him and explodes them. So then they both get abducted back in the... No, but then the major UFO, the biggest one, abducts them, and then there's a zombie, pilot, lieutenant guy. So then kills him, and then there's a weird alien flying guy Clubman kills. Smash his face in. He thought he could defeat Clubman, but Clubman went. Yeet. So then the UFO flies at a Monsterman base, and it shoots a bullet, a cannonball, and it explodes at the end. Not yet. Story 3, Never Ending War, Power People 2. So on Warlong, which is on the planet, the guy named Master Power. He sees a wanted sign for Zane and Clubman that says $50 million reward. It's like, who would ever need that big of a bounty? So who's the bounty? He's like, who put the bounty on Zane and Clubman? And then there's the bounty captain. He's like, the alien Monster Man. And he's like, you know, Monster Man abducts people and then gets mad when they fight back. So gets out of there, and he goes to this little group of people with Master Flame and Master Clone. And he has fire powers and he has water powers. And he's like, we have to stop Monster Man. So then they get into his UFO. And that says, his ship that says the Illusion. So then they And they go to Alien Homeworld. And then there's this ship that's the Illusion, and then Master Flame's driving. So he sees the major UFO, which Zane is actually in. So he pulls out the gun. Master Flame pulls out the gun, and then he's like and Master Power's like telepathically connecting. He's like, wait, no, that's them. So he, die, Monster Man. And then he talks to the microphone. He's like, we're not going to hurt you. So they land, and everyone gets out. He's like, we are the masters, and we are not, and we're going to, and we are here to stop Monster Man. So then, there's a guy named Barker, and he sees the Illusion flying away. Sees the wanted sign for Zane and Clubman, $50 million reward. He's like, they must have been after that bounty. So he's like, the ship must have been after that bounty. So he pulls out a hologram, and which is like a drone that he has, and the drone is recording the ship flying into Alien Homeworld. So it's like, Alien Homeworld. So he flies in his ship to the space station, and he's like, who here has powers? And this kid comes up and he's like, I need people who have powers. I need power people. And he's like, I am a power person. So he's like, I'll pay you, to collect Monster Man's bounty on Zane and Clubman. So then Tallhead runs up. And he's like, mind if I come too? And then he's like, you're a Tallhead, friends with Monster Man. Why would you come? I want to see if you can catch them. He's like, alright. So they'll get in his ship, and they're going to Alien Homeworld. So then they sneak up on all of them, because they're all talking, and he's like, so Zane's like, you're going to protect us, Master Power's like, yes. So then Barker's like, shh, that's them. So the weird three-eyed guy pulls out claws, and he jumps at Clubman and attacks Clubman. So then the other guy grabs onto the UFO and swings with his super long elastic arms, because he can stretch, that's his power. So he jumps, tries to kick Zane, and Master Power like floats up. So Master Flame shoots a fire beam, and then Barker runs out with a pistol. And then Master Power shoots the stretch guy. And then Master Clone grabs the giant cyclone of water, and he sucks up the claw three-eyed guy and throws him. And then Clubman knocks Barker's pistol and smacks him flying into the air. So then three-eyed guy lands, the stretchy guy lands, and Barker lands. And then Tallhead's like, it seems you were unworthy of claiming Monster Man's bounty. So then while they're on top of each other, they'll get into the major UFO and leave. So Zane's like, let's go. So they'll get in there and leave. And Barker's like, I'll get you. So meanwhile, on another part of the planet, there's a guy named Skyle, and he's a Cyclops. So he sees the bounty. Wanted, Zane and Clubman. $50 million reward. So he's like, I'll need an army. So he goes to this guy named Dr. Fingerdash, and he's like, in this sign in his building says, I make mutants and robots. So he goes to Dr. Fingerdash. He's like, I need a robot army. He's like, sure. So later, he makes him a robot army. So he walks up and he's like, Commander, track them. So the Commander robot scans them. It's a scanner, and he's like, Zane is a bounty hunter from Otherworld, and Clubman is a human from Earth. Their last reported location was in a UFO above the Epicurean Mountains. So Skylar's like, good, let's go. So the Epicurean Mountains is just like a mountain range in Alien Homeworld. So then his entire army gets in his little ship, and they take off. So the stretchy guy and Barker and then Tallhead and that three-eyed guy get in their ship, and they leave. So there's the good guys in the UFO flying over these mountains, and like, we'll be safe here. And then there's another UFO that sees them, and it's an alien, and he's like, I saw Zane and Clubman above the Epicurean Mountains. It's the news, so then they land, and they get out. And then Zane is like, we have to stay here. So then Barker's listening to the news, and he's like, the $50 million bounty culprits, Zane and Clubman, were spotted over the Epicurean Mountains. So he flies there in the sky in his ship, and he flies there. So then both of Barker and Skyle meet in the air, And he's like, contact that ship. So Stretchy Guy contacts that ship, and he's like, the bounty is ours. To the robot commander, and the robot commander's like, no. And I skipped a page because I'm awesome. So he shoots Styles' ship down. So Zane and Cloudman are like watching it. I was like, what? So Barker's ship lands. And then Barker's like, capture them. So he sends the Stretchy Guy and the three-head guy. And then Todd's like, Barker, the bounty's dead or alive. Destroy them. So Stretchy Guy grabbed Master Power. And then the Claw Guy slices Master Clone. Master Clone's like, no! So Barker runs out with his pistol. And Zane runs out with his cannon. And he shoots the three-head guy and he explodes him. And then he's shooting, but at Clubman, but Clubman blocks it with his club. Except then it hits, and he kills Clubman. No! So Zane runs up, he's like, no! So then Master Power shoots the Stretchy Guy with his feet as he blasts off from him, because he got grabbed by him, remember? So Master Power's like, oh no. And the Stretchy Guy's like, oh, he falls down. So Master Flame flies up, and they get shot by Barker again. And then Tallhead's like, good job. So then there's the Stretchy Guy flying back, and he gets stuck on top of a mountain. And then Master Power's like, ah! So then Stretchy Guy descends from the mountain, and he gets by the ship. And then they all get in the ship. So they have Barker's dead body. I mean, not Barker. They have Clubman's dead body to prove to Monster Man they completed the bounty. So Tallhead gives Barker $25 million because that's half the bounty. He's like, I'll give Monster Man the bounty. Here's $25 million. So he takes the bounty onto his mini ship inside Barker's ship, and he flies off. And then he's like, where's my money? He's like, here, you're gonna have $1,000. He gives the Stretchy Guy $1,000. So then, as that ship's flying off, Skyle's ship gets back there, and he's like, this isn't over yet. So he sees Master Power and Zane flying off, and he abducts into the UFO where a robot smacks Master Power and kills him. So Zane blows up that robot, grabs the robot's arm, and that guy was like, destroy them. So three robots are running at him. He smacks one of the robots and destroys it with the arm and stabs Kyle. He throws the arm, and it hits the robot. It goes through the robot, and then it hits the other robot, and then he hijacks the ship. And no, he doesn't. He actually jumps out of the ship through the wall and flies away. The end. Story 4: The Never-Ending War. Alien Attack on Alien Homeworld. So this is like a little pre-story to Alien Attack. So there's these two alien kids, and then there's General Mir, and he's their dad. And he's like, Dad, I want to go to Earth. And he's like, no, it is forbidden for you to reveal yourselves to an underdeveloped planet. He's like, but no. So now at the night, him and his brother get in the UFO. They're like, shh, Dad, will never know. So they fly, and they're like, UFO, take us to Earth. So then they go to Earth, and they're above all the houses. And then he's sitting there, and he's like, wow, look at this place. So he's like hunting his brother, and then an army helicopter sees it, and like, aliens! So this is Captain Farr, and these are soldiers, like, aliens! So he shoots one of the UFOs down, and then he's contacting his like, brother! He's like, ah! So he's getting shot down, and then he crashes, and the helicopter takes him. So then the other UFO flies off. So he goes back to Alien Home, like, and he goes to General Mir, and he's like, they took Bob in a UFO, and he got shot down. Me and Bob went in a UFO to Earth, and he got shot down. So he's like, grrr. So he goes into his locker of weapons, and he pulls out like an alien sword-looking thing. It's like a lightsaber, but it's like a steel thing instead of energy. So yeah, he gets in a UFO, and he goes to Area 51, which is where they're keeping him. So there's crashed UFO. So then he starts shooting, and he starts shooting all the soldiers, and then he jumps out and stabs a guy in the face, blocks some bullets, stabs another guy, throws a sword, stabs that guy, stabs another guy, then runs into the main building. He's like, Bob, and there's Captain Flying at him. He's like, release him. This was never supposed to happen. We're not supposed to reveal ourselves to underdeveloped planets. So they shoots Bob in the face. He's like, no! And he kills him. So then that was the end of that, like, a little pre-story. That's just, like, a little pre-story that I wanted to have because of the original alien attack. When I drew it, I had this, like, little pre-story about these, people finding a UFO and shooting it down. About the army finding, like, a random UFO and shooting it down and, like, breaking it out. And then there's a bunch of, like, alien, like, mechanics in it. And there's the stretchy guy. That was my concept art for the stretchy guy. He always sits on top of a mountain. So then the aliens come and they actually blow up the FBI building. And there's this telekinesis guy who's able to break a UFO in half. And there's this grappling hook guy. So there's this army guy who sees all the UFOs. And then, yeah, those two guys. So, yeah. That was the original alien attack. So I had like a little pre-story before the actual alien attack started. Because the actual story of alien attack doesn't start until after all these guys. Then alien attack starts right there. So that's like a little pre-story beforehand. So, yeah. Then 2 years ago on Alien One, this is Dr. Fingerdash. And he's like, your powers are completed. Says Clawman, and then there's Clawmaster. He's like, time to join Monster Man's army. So he goes out to Monster Man. And Monster Man's like, Clawmaster is stronger. I will take him. So Clawman's like, no, because Clawman wanted to join Monster Man's army too. So present day on Earth, the UFO comes back. And Monster Man's running. He's like, Monster Man. He's like, I need you. He's like, my brother's dead, isn't he? So he slices him in half. And they get affected by the UFO, and Tallhead's like, face Tom. As Sentient Zombie's having to put robotic legs in them. So he contacts AC. He's like, General Monster Man. He's like, it's just Monster Man now. I helped you in the alien revolution. Now I need a small army. He's like, sure. Where are you? He's like, sure. So Monster Man is actually a retired alien army general that helped in the alien revolution. And now he's a small army. A small alien army. So there's a Clawman walking into an army base, and he knows that the aliens aren't supposed to reveal themselves to Earth because Earth's an underdeveloped planet. And he's like, so he goes to the army, and there's General Blunt, and he's like, help, aliens! So he's like, because he knows the aliens aren't supposed to get revealed to Earth. So then, especially Earth military. So then, all of the UFOs start battling the soldiers. Like, so Clawman's killing some aliens. This giant battle. So he gets down this giant robot, smacks Clawman, and Clawman goes flying. Gets grabbed by Monster Man and abducted into his UFO with these guys. These are just some of the more powerful warriors in his small army that he got from DC. So yeah, there's Tallhead and Monster Man. And Sentient Zombie. It's Clawman he's captured. It's just two guys like the steel lightsabers. I hear something. Am I the only one who hears that? Oh, it's my sister's TV, never mind. So then a guy flies into the UFO. He breaks down, he kills Sentient Zombie. His name's Bob. And so the two warrior guys walk up, and then Bob breaks him out for the UFO. He got in there. Yeah. So those are just two, like, warriors that came with the small army. And that was just Tallhead and Monster Man. And they're just friends. They're just, like, sitting there. So then Clawman and Bob. So then they land on the ground from the UFO. And there's Clawman and Bob walking Dr. Fingerdash. He's like, your robot is ready. It's a giant robot. He's like, we must fight them. And Dr. Fingerdash is like, aliens have no place in our world. So they're shooting at UFOs, squashing aliens. Clawman's killing some aliens. Everything's going good until the giant other robot comes and shoots Dr. Fingerdash off. And then Clawman's like, no! So obviously this alien slices him in the face. So then there's Monster Man. He's like, find them. There's this guy who has like who has like a chain with 2 axes on. His name is Deer Master. And then the two warrior guys get out of the UFO. And then the long-eared warrior guy finds them. And they're battling. And then another alien with that weapon comes to battle Bob, and they get squashed. He has like a sword-looking thing. So he gets squashed, and then he kills the other warrior guy. And then there's the robot, because the robot was still alive. It was only Dr. Fingerdash that died. The robot's like, huh. But then the robot destroys the other robot, and Clawman and Bob run away. And they see the army base, and then there's General Blunt, and his arm is chopped off. Because, like, the army was battling all the aliens that entire time, so then all the army guys died, and he got his arm chopped off. So they gave him a robotic arm. He's like, yeah. Except then he gets killed by the Deer Master throwing the chain, and then Clawman's like ducking, so they're battling each other. He's like, and then the other warrior guy jumps up, and they're like battling, and then he kills Deer Master. He slices his head off, and then he throws the other warrior guy back, and then there's Bob, and he gets up, and he goes to the other robot and destroys it. So then there's Monster Man, this UFO, and ginormous UFO. He's like, ah! And then AC contacts him. He's like, I like what is left of my small army back, which means the surviving aliens of the small army comes back, which means the other warrior guy, that warrior guy goes back. So he's like, okay. And Clawman like, victory. And there's a bunch of notes I wrote about Never Anymore, so that I want to remember everything. Alright, the end.